Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from www.tarotforhealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. Now this is your monthly astrological reading for the month of March for Sagittarius. So let's see what's coming through for you guys this month. Now the first card is the Two of Swords with the Two of Wands. And what these cards are telling me together is that you, in your working situation, you are going through some kind of indecision. There's some choices that you have to make. Now, I feel like the choices might be you having to pick between two different opportunities, maybe two different career paths that are quite different. Maybe you just can't decide, should I move into this, should I move into that? Maybe because they both speak to you, but in different ways. It could be that one of them might be something that is just maybe more enjoyable, might be more fun, maybe even for some of you guys, or you might be able to maybe show skills and things that you may not have maybe even been able to show before, whereas another opportunity might be something that you might be drawn to, maybe more emotionally. Maybe that's something that you feel might be more rewarding than this other career path. So it's saying that you definitely have a choice to make in that respects. And that choice, it might be a bit of an upheaval for you. You might find that maybe you're just feeling a bit stuck right now. But it's saying that it's something that you really have to do for yourself. So I guess that's a difficult thing. So you might just be at the point where you're just kind of weighing up your options and thinking, oh, shall I do this or shall I do that? But sometimes you can, write a list of the pros and cons, and you can still not feel very certain in what direction to move into. But I feel like, yeah, this is a really, it might be a really important choice for you to make. I feel like it's some kind of crucial decision on your part, that you're wanting to make. Now, this is followed with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands, again, can signify you being at the beginning of developing something. The Two of Wands is almost like you can see, it's like you have the ability to form what it is that you want to form at this stage. It's like you usually, when you see it in the Rider-Waite version, the person has like the world in their hands, like showing that they have full capability to have these opportunities just at their grasp. And it's not a time where you may actually have them, but it's almost like you can envision all these different possibilities for yourself. And I think, being a Sagittarius, you're kind of good at seeing sort of the bigger picture of things, the bigger vision that comes along with things. And so I feel like in terms of your work, it's like you can see the bigger picture. You can see where these opportunities may be able to lead you to. And there might be a sense of excitement in that respect, because you can see, okay, if I put my energy into this, this is sort of the vision that I want to create for myself. Again, it's just talking about you making that choice, because you got two cards. You got the Two of Swords, you got the Two of Wands. So it's talking about choices, decisions that have to be made. So I feel like for April, you might be a bit in a state of limbo, but it's almost like April might be a good planning period for you. So because with the Two of Wands, it's almost like, because you have this big vision, it might be a good time for you to plan, okay, what will the next step for me be? Even though I'm kind of indecisive, maybe I can at least, see what the next step can be, because I kind of feel like if you stay too long in a state of limbo, it's just going to be like that for like ages and ages. And that's not what you want. It's like you want to be able to move on to the next stage and fulfill that vision that you have in your mind. So yeah, that's what the cards are looking like for you, Sagittarius. Now for your relationship situation, for those of you that are in relationships, you have the Three of Cups with the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can be a difficult one when it shows up in a relationship situation, whereas the Three of Cups is a nice one. So it's like these cards are so different. With the Three of Cups though, um sometimes it can represent another person or another person influencing a relationship situation. Sometimes for me, that's how I've seen it come up in relationships. It could also mean, because the general meaning of the Three of Cups can be a celebration with people you know, friends, um, family members, stuff like that. And but then the Five of Swords can represent some kind of altercation between you and somebody else. So I'm not sure if it's saying that you might be in a relationship and maybe this month of April you go out to a party or something with your partner, and then an altercation breaks out maybe between you, somebody else there. It might not even necessarily be you and the partner. It could be you and maybe the partner's friends, or their family members or something like that, and something may come about. But it's almost like when the Five of Swords shows up, it can be somebody that is almost maybe trying to feel like they're better than somebody else, or because to me it almost can reflect somebody that is speaking in a very harsh way or unpleasant way to other people, and it's almost like they need an ego boost, so they try to make other people feel small. And so you might be dealing with somebody that may be trying to make you feel that way, and it might be in a public environment, um an environment where there's other people around, and you may not appreciate it, and it may turn into some kind of back and forth with you and somebody else. So do be wary of any kind of drama that may show up in April. This, you may have to try and diffuse the situation. So yeah, do be careful with that kind of thing. um and I just hope it doesn't, because I feel like because it showed up in a relationship situation, it could be showing that maybe as a result of that argument that you and your partner might actually have a falling out because of some kind of situation that takes place between you and someone else that they know. So I would say, try not to bring in those kind of dramas into relationship situations, even though sometimes it can be unavoidable in some cases. But I just hope that the situation can be diffused so it doesn't turn out to be like a long-term issue between the two of you. For those of you that are single, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. To me, I like the way these cards look. It's so cute, and it has a little writing. The writing, I don't think to be like the message that I feel intuitively, like the writing to me doesn't really seem to connect. But it says luck, war, peace, energy, micro business, macro business, sciences. Interesting. And then this one is the Four of Swords. Nice as well. To me, when I look at these cards, it's making me think of the Seven of Swords represents patience. It represents taking your time with things. It's saying fortune will come to you, as you know, the cards were saying luck. Fortune can come to you, but it's gonna come with time. So don't rush a relationship situation. If there's somebody that you do really like, take your time with this person. If this person isn't maybe ready for a relationship, don't force them into something or try and talk them into something they're not ready for. It's saying just take your time, and maybe even you might need to take your own personal time from maybe being in a relationship too. So again, I don't see anything fast moving, but with the Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like it's a time where you can plant the seed for something to grow later on down the line. So it can be saying just again, it's a progression. It's something that it has to sort of develop over time, which is exactly like a relationship. Feelings and stuff develop over time. You get to know the person better. It's good to be patient, and just to see whether you're compatible and stuff. So it's just saying don't rush into anything. If there's good things that can happen down the line for you, I feel, but it's saying just take your time. And the Four of Swords is kind of saying again, it's another card that represents sort of retreating away and having a break. So maybe it's kind of saying maybe you've been trying to be in a relationship. Maybe you have put yourself out there in the past and done things, maybe to go out on dates, get to know people and stuff. And it might be saying maybe April is a month where you just kind of say, you know what, I'm going to take some time out for me instead of maybe focusing on being with somebody else, especially if I haven't found somebody else yet, or even if there is somebody where there might be a bit of potential. It's kind of saying, April is a really good time to kind of take time out for yourself. And do things that make you happy. Go out and have a good time, have fun, treat yourself, sort of that kind of thing. Do what you need to do in order to kind of just feel sort of taken care of and loved just within yourself. Like self-love is the most important form of love. And so like when I look at these cards, that's kind of what it's saying, is sort of yeah, take the time out for yourself and don't sort of feel like you have to work so hard to sort of have something that you want come about. Okay. Your spiritual cards, which I pulled from the chakra deck, is discovery. So this card kind of connects with that last message, and instincts. Now the discovery card is connected this time with the base chakra. So to me, the base chakra is about grounding. So that might be something that's really important for you spiritually, is to kind of ground yourself. And even in this image, you can see all this soil there. So it's about grounding, but then it's also about, it says self-discovery. And again, you can see the heart, and it's pink. And it's like he's going to this being, which is like this angel. So I feel like the universe is wanting you to sort of experience that deep sense of self-love, self-discovery, taking time out for self, learning more about yourself. And that's so empowering. And so this is a time for you to kind of go more within. This isn't a time that is much about other people. It's more about you and being focused on yourself, learning and developing yourself. So don't feel like you have to, again, if you are single, rush into anything, because it's almost like the light is shining on you. The instincts card is kind of saying that again, this is about your intuition. It's about following your instincts. Again, these are spiritual beings that are in these cards, almost like a spirit guide. As you can see, like there's two faces almost to this wolf that is here, because there's a spirit that is almost going along with him. So and then it's like you also have a spirit here as well. So I feel like it's saying that your life is divinely guided, and it's almost like it's your higher self that is really giving you this time for you to really analyze yourself. So this is really important for you this month, to kind of embrace spirit and connect with your higher self on a deeper level. So this is a really good spiritual time for you, a really good time of spiritual development and spiritual focus for you. When I look at this card, it almost connect. I think of shamans as well. So I don't know if some of you guys are maybe doing some kind of like shamanic practice or course, or you might even meet someone that is a shaman that has some information that can be really beneficial to you. But it's, to me, it's almost like there is this sort of transmuting energy that is kind of taking place. And again, it's like I'm really connecting it with like shamanism and nature, and connecting with like that spiritual practice. So I don't know if that really like is connecting with somebody like specifically, but that's kind of what I'm getting with this card. So again, this is about following your own instincts, and knowing how to depend on your own intuition as well, as another means of self-discovery, because I really believe that the more you learn about yourself, and even learning how to trust yourself intuitively, is a really important thing as well. And that's something that a lot of us have to learn. I think some people are more inclined to be able to just trust their intuition naturally, and some of us, we have to sort of learn and develop that. But I feel that in April, that's something that you're going to be developing within yourself as well. More trust to depend on your intuition, and to sort of get spiritual messages intuitively as well, and being able to sort of understand when your intuition is guiding you and when sort of you're being guided by your mind. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of spiritual growth for you in April, Sagittarius, with these cards. So that's your message for April. I hope you guys are going to be doing really, really well in the month of April. So I'll see you. Bye.